Hi everyone, my name's Adam Wilson. We're here at ISE 2018 this year. We're in the new Hall 15 on stand Q250. We're here demonstrating a couple of new products for us that we're now distributing and supplying in the UK. One of these products is SharingCloud. So this is a digital workplace management system. So in its simplest form, it's a room booking and room booking display system. So here we have the 10-inch room pads. So these devices can show what's happening inside the room, show the bookings that are coming up throughout the day. We can also do sort of ad hoc bookings throughout the day on the room pad itself as well if we want to. Obviously we have all of the indicators of whether the rooms are in use or not, what meeting is happening inside the room right now. There's also quite a few nice features within these devices as well that make it a bit more unique than other suppliers. So there's a RFID and NFC reader in the device, so that can be used for authentication and identification, so that when somebody is performing an ad hoc booking, we actually know who is going into that room. So what we can start to do with that information is see, when are the rooms being used, are they being used efficiently, and by who. Other features that we can perform through the panel as well is if a room is in use, we can actually use the 3D mapping system to then find another free room within the building. So rather than trying to wander around to try and find a free room, we can actually bring up the map. From the map we can find a free room, and if we wanted to we could book it there and then obviously go and find that room. We can also report an issue if there's something wrong with some of the technology in the room, whether it be a display, air conditioning, VC, whatever the problem is. We can identify the problem, we can add some notes, and that will then actually send an email to the relevant department letting them know what the fault is. So the actual physical panels are available in a range of different colours. They can also be wall mounted, recessed mounted onto glass, and they're full power over Ethernet. So this device is called the Runepad, and then what we also then have is the global Runepad. So this device is obviously a much larger touchscreen version of the Runepad, but looks after the whole entire global estate, the whole building. So from here, we can again wayfind, we can find our meeting rooms, and if we want to, we can also book these rooms on the fly from the global Runepad. So here we've got the white room, which correlates to this top room booking panel here. So obviously indicator of where I am in the building. I can then book the panel from here. So what happens, it actually beams us virtually to a virtual version of this panel. I can then book the room from the touchscreen, and then I can obviously then navigate to that room. So the room is now booked by me, and so is the panel outside the meeting room. So obviously great for meeting room utilisation, but obviously one of the products that we're getting more and more requirements for is desk booking and hot desking. So great for a corporate customer, but what we're finding is that a lot of corporate customers are worried about flex office working if you can't find or book a desk. So with this solution, either through the portal, the mobile application, or the global Runepad, you can find a free desk in the area that you need it. You can then book it from here or book it through the mobile application. Obviously you then know that desk is booked for you for that day. So these type of technologies are absolutely vital in a flexed office environment, because without them, people don't have the confidence that, when I get to the office, will I actually have a desk to sit down at? So absolutely vital. So with some of the rooms and certainly the desks, we can start to use analytical sensors. So yes, somebody has booked the desk, but do we know they're actually there or not? And we've got a wide range of being able to do that. Some are just simple sensors that fit underneath the desk that will then just acknowledge and report back that somebody is physically at the desk. We can also put QR codes onto the desk so that we can check into that desk through the mobile application. And then in that instance, if I choose to allow it, I can have it that other people can find where I've checked into and what desk I'm booked into for that day, again through the Wayfinder. So all of this technology all syncs back and talks back to any type of mail client, so you can still use Outlook or Google G Suite to book the room. You can obviously book services such as catering, refreshment, any type of service request can also be booked at the same time. You can also one-touch book video conferencing as well. So when you book the meeting rooms, you can also set up a video conferencing call. So the idea being that with all of this technology, we try and make it much more efficient for a user to find a free room, to find a desk, to book a meeting, to book a VC call, so that all of those types of technologies are actually being used within the corporate office. So the other things that this can do as well is when it's not being used or interacted with, we've got a full digital signage engine built into the system as well. Same with the global Runepad. There's a video on demand application here where I can recall videos and show digital signage. So it's a digital poster as well as the wayfinder. So again, it's just, you know, a number of different uses that we can perform with the displays. So this is the SharingCloud solution, which is available exclusively in the UK from Intevi Limited. Also on the stand, we still have our IPTV and digital signage system. New releases for that include much more content creation tools, and we also have a 4K set-top box now for 4K streaming. So if you want any more information, please just give us a call or go to the website, which is intevi.co.uk.